uh, so hi, uh, I'm going to show you how you can excel your Excel skill, and you will be, let me check. I'm using daily Excel, so I'm using some shortcut key, and I do really believe that this see this is how it should work. Look at this. Now you can just get something like, also you can get some I think this one is better, so let's just, you can simply format it, and then you should have something. Also you can get something like this. uh, so in my opinion it's better if you have something like this, uh, like this, and then uh, formats. Okay, now you have something. uh, Let me create a dashboard for ABC whatever. Now there should be any KPI which is important. You can use some device, you can use something like employee wise. So you can say this is our revenue report. Okay, now obviously there is a device also. In device it should be device, and it should be device. Okay, or week wise, I think it's better. So now I can see I need to okay. Also I need this, but I think uh, can see, I think black is okay here. Now what you will do, you can either you can do like this, like suppose you want to highlight in this way. Okay, and then white, and then now I think you can enter shift and if 8. So now, and then again F8. and then I mean this one, F8, F8, F8 and F8 and F8 again. So now you can simply paste the formats here. Okay. Now you have something, but I can tell you one thing, that if you really have something like this, let me just go there and have something like this. Then suppose you don't have any kind of format. If you don't have any kind of format, then just now simply this. But if you suppose you just want to do this, okay, and like this way, I have no issue with that. Should be fair. Now you can simply Ctrl T and then highlight this, and now you have something like this. Okay, if you also Alt T, but now you can see it's a table. It's automatically designed for us. Also you can go to data model, it's opening. So this is how I can get the data. Now let me also, you can use RStudio for some kind of thing. Also you can use something like I don't want to use this, rather let me open the terminal. Actually it's more okay. If you don't have terminal, then you can open the Windows PowerShell admin or Windows PowerShell. Now you can see, if I type Python, then I'm into Python, and then here you can simply say import math, and then let's say math dot there is a lot of on something. Let's get started with import pandas. If it has yes, it has. It's importing into the memory module, and then it will automatically restarting. Okay, importing numpy. Okay, importing, I think import matplotlib. It has. Okay, now you can simply use something like x equals to 5. Okay, let's see, x equals to 5, and now I will be x equals to 6. Okay, now what I will do is simply using something like x. I will be using z equals to x double star, which means power y. Okay, and now if I want to print z, you can see I'll be getting the result, which will be same as 5 times 6. So now you can just check if this results are same or not. Okay, I think it's better. Also you can get something like 5 plus 3, but there is some issue like 1 by 3 is 0.3, and if you look at the 3 like 5 and it breaks, it always breaks. Okay, 11 by 3, 11 by 6, 11 by 3, it will show you 5. Now I'll be going back to RStudio or like Excel, and now I want to just make sure that you can see that if I go by 11 by 3, it will always increase the last digit to make sure you can add more digits on it. Now Excel and every data structure is actually following this. Now here let me just increase the size here. Okay, now you can see let me just sign, which is sign of x. Okay, now I can use something 90. I just want to try it. It's 0.89, which is, but let me see sine of pi, which is pi divided by 2. Now you can see it's 1 because pi by 2, which is 90 degree, and sine 90 is 1. So you can use the radian formula to get this one value. Now if I want to see, it's 3 pi, which is 3 star pi, and then divided by 2, which is 3 into 90 degrees, which is it's 270, and it should be minus 1, and that's it. Now what will happen if I go to this? I think sine is a function, but no, it's math. It's the function math dot sine, and then I will be adding pi divided by 2. I don't know if it will work or not. Let's see, it's pi is not. So let's say math dot sine divided by math dot pi, and then let's see if it works. Now it works, and then divided by 2, and yeah, it's 1. Okay, so that's how you can work on the data analysis, because now you are kind of understanding that how things work in Excel or any kind of thing, you know. Now let's see if I can. This is also, you can use sine function here, but remember it should be 90 degree to get same result, because in computer most of the programmers set not degree rather than radian, and that's where you need to use the pi function. It's simply the pi, and now if I use sine out of pi and then enter, it will show you this. But if you just read this like sine of pi and then divided by 2, then you will get 1. Okay, and that's how things work in a computer world. Also you can just break 10 by 3, which is absolute 10 march, and also you can get something like this 10 by 3. See, it's because it's formatted. Now control, I think control 2, and now if I just add control 1, it's 3 by 3 by 3. Okay, now control 0. Okay, let me add more thing to RStudio. So now we have more functions. Now what will happen if we just add, okay, I'll be now help is some kind of a package. Let me just try help of this. You will get all the options like sine, I believe that way, trigonometric functions. Okay, now you will get something like help. Also you can get something like sine, and then help, which will use sine fx, sine pi x, and like this way. Okay, let's say x equals to 2. Okay, now you have some values there. It's a global variable. Okay, and that's important because now you will see x. Now I'll be do this like this 5. Now I have 2, but again if I change this x as 3, it will update. And then now if I will be using x to the power y, I think it will work because now it's 3 to the power 5. Okay, and I think x star y will not work, if I'm not wrong. Yes, it will work. There is a power functions which is creates the link functions. Also you can get something like the lambda functions, if I'm not wrong, and also get something like index. Now you can use something like help dot start, and it will open eventually the page. Okay, and here you go. So this is your port, and I believe it's running on this. Let's see, of y to the power x, and what if I just add some lock and then this, so and then you will get x, or if I do this, then you will get this. Okay, because the value is like this. Now I'll be I can change the value from here, if I'm not wrong. Reload. Okay, I can download that thing. I'm downloading the new version. I think this one. Anyway, this is a very nice sessions to all of the people who have joined or not joined or will be joined to this. Basically I need to just little bit uh, increase the size of my picture. It is downloading, and let me just go toward my picture. You can see it's nice. Now you have the Studio server. Server is literally free. That's the video.
Hi, my name's Sean. I'm a product manager at RStudio. As a product manager, I get to talk to data science teams, both small and large, all over the world. And unfortunately, in interacting with these teams, we often hear that they're confronted by a false choice to either pick R or Python. This choice might occur when they're writing a job description to hire a new data scientist. It might occur when they're trying to decide what to learn as individuals who want to upskill themselves. Or it might occur when they're interacting with IT, asking for resources to support a project. So why do teams face this false choice? Do we really need to pick between one language or another? Well, the answer is no, and today we're going to talk about why. We're going to look at some of the common myths that lead to this choice, how to debunk those myths,